大家好，我是丽轩. Most of you watching this video probably already know that, because you're a friend or family. But yeah, for the strangers who happen to come across this video on YouTube, I am Shalene. I'm a lawyer by profession. I work in a local Singapore law firm. I do disputes, arbitration, litigation, the kind you watch on TV usually, that go to court. I am actually making this series of videos, or this video rather, to kind of explain and answer a lot of questions that I've been asked. The first one is that exactly what I'm doing right now, because a lot of people are like, hey Shalene, how many days of annual leave do you actually have, right? So I'm currently on a sabbatical. So I'm just taking some time off from work. And yes, to those who have asked if I'm leaving practice, no, I'm not leaving practice. I still very much enjoy being a lawyer. I am basically taking some time off for myself at this stage of life to re-evaluate and reconsolidate. As some of you may already know, quite a few things have happened to me this year. So I'm just taking some time off for myself to heal, to recharge. And yeah, so unfortunately I do not have unlimited days of annual leave. Another question that I have been getting is, where exactly have I been in the past month? Because people see me in India, then after that I'm in the snow-capped mountains, and suddenly I'm in a black gown, taking photos. And yeah, so just to provide a quick snapshot, I have been in about 4 countries over around 1 month-ish. And yes, I would also like to apologize to all the friends whose messages I have not yet replied to. I'm so sorry. It has just been so hectic because I was constantly on the move. Yeah, I thought just to do a consolidated video, since most of the questions pertained to Shalene, where are you at, right? Because it seems like the photos are all over in different locations. The long and short to that question is basically I was in 4 different countries over the span of about 1 month. I was initially in Bali, Indonesia, for a camp with some new friends. Quick shout out to the Duck fam on Soul Travel. So after that, I was in Singapore for a few days before I started my 1 month of back-to-back travels. As you guys might have already seen from the pictures, I was in India. And speaking of India, quick shout out to Nikita for being a true friend and a true enabler, because she was the one who spotted and encouraged me to get this pretty cute top. And this necklace itself was also from India. So I was very kindly hosted by one of my really, really good friends, Nikita, and I spent Diwali with her family, in addition to visiting various other cities. And it was such an amazing time. Okay, if I can find the time, I'll probably do some videos to share, not the entire trip of course, but maybe some key experiences, especially for India, because I don't think that India is a destination that first comes to one's mind in Asia generally. It struck me that most people in Asia do not usually consider India as one of their travel destinations, because it's probably one of the most exotic countries you can visit in Asia, right? And a lot of my friends, my family was quite surprised, and some of them are just outright concerned when I first mentioned that I was going to India for traveling. And kind of want to just like dispel that ingrained mentality of India being an undeveloped or much less developed country. In fact, I had such a good time. It was very eye-opening. The food, the places, the scenery, and even the weather was amazing. Probably will do a video to share about that and hopefully encourage those who are interested to visit India as well. Yeah, so that's the first country that I was in. After that, I was in Jeju. Yes, and lastly, I was in Yunnan with my family. Even though the photos, I know it looks like I was in so many different countries because of the mountains and and after that the sea, the lakes, and all of that. Yeah, fun fact, there is no sea in Yunnan. They only have lakes because they're landlocked. But they call all their lakes hai, like one of them being hai, I think. But it's not actually a hai because they don't have hai, so they call their lakes hai. But anyway, moving on. So that's where I have been in the past month. The next question is exactly why am I making these videos? No, it's not attention-seeking behavior. Maybe just a little. But anyway, jokes aside, I think as a product of the Singapore education system, you always do what you know it's right to do. Right, so since young, you study really hard, you become one of the top students, you get into the best schools, and then you take another round of exams and you try to be a top scorer again, and then you move on by going to the top faculty, and then you try to be a Dean's Lister, and then you go into the bigger companies, and then you chase after the high salaries and the recognition and all that, which I completely recognize is important, it's relevant, and that's honestly what I have been doing, right? But right now, I think at this juncture, and also because of everything that I have been through, just taking a step back to get more varied life experiences. So these videos serve as my diary. Yeah, just to document the life experiences that I have had and that which I will be going through. And also to ensure that whatever I learn in the process doesn't go unforgotten. And also, well, really to hold myself accountable. So yes, if you're interested to read this open diary, feel free to hop along. So for those who know me a little bit better, you know that I'm quite crazy over skincare. So as my sister teases me, I use beauty products the way a beauty influencer would, even though I'm not. And of course, they're all self-funded, right? I basically tried everything. I think my highest record, I had 5 bottles of PDRN serum open at any one point in time, just so that I can test them and to see which works best. And there's already a lot of information out there, so I'm not inclined to do that. But I think every now and then I'll probably, if there's a really, really good product which I genuinely believe in, I'll be posting about it. For all those girlies out there who are interested in that, just pay attention. Lastly, there have also been a few questions about my relationship. To address the elephant in the room, there have been quite a few questions about my relationship experience. Yeah, so for those who don't know, I have just ended a relationship that was almost 8 years long with my ex-partner. So we are both lawyers and we were together since university. As we were approaching marriage, we were reevaluating everything in the relationship. And we decided that we have both grown sufficiently as individuals while we were together. But at this phase in life, we are better and happier human beings by being apart. Being in a long-term healthy relationship really gives you many, many takeaways. And for those who are curious whether it's out of pure interest for gossip, or if you guys are facing similar questions and similar problems, I hope that the experience and the lessons that I will share in the upcoming videos would be of help to people. So personally, I have been reading a lot of books or listening to podcasts by relationship experts, and they have helped me a lot on this journey. And I honestly think that some of the lessons that I have taken away should be made known to more people. Yeah, so I look forward to sharing some of the things that I have learned from these experts and podcasts in future videos. Yes, so that's all for this video, and to those who have stayed with me till this point of the video, thank you and see you again in the next one. Bye!